dedicate this award to my Uncle Johnny, the most fabulous gay man I've ever known and I ever knew.
The real story behind the death of Beyonce's gay uncle, Uncle Johnny, is finally breaking out. And it's way darker than anyone imagined. The official cause of death Beyonce's family shared with the world? Apparently, that was just a cover-up. Word on the streets says Uncle Johnny's death wasn't natural at all. It was a sacrifice, a so-called tribute, to push Beyonce's career to the next level. For years, nobody questioned her version of events because she made it all look so loving and genuine. She even dropped Renaissance just a few years ago, calling it a heartfelt tribute to him. But let's be real. What's done in the dark always finds its way into the light.
He was brave and unapologetic during a time when this country wasn't as accepting. And witnessing his battle with HIV was one of the most painful experiences I've ever lived. I'm hopeful that his struggles serve to open pathways for other young people to live more freely. LGBTQI rights are human rights.
That poor man was used, drained, and allegedly sacrificed. And the worst part? They reportedly used the HIV stigma against gay people to cover it all up, claiming he died from AIDS. That lie cut deep because Uncle Johnny wasn't just anyone. He was family, and he played a huge role in shaping Beyonce into the superstar she is today. Uncle Johnny was a gifted designer who worked side by side with Miss Tina, creating outfits for Destiny's Child when the girls couldn't afford those fancy designer brands. He was the creative force behind their early style, the one who helped them stand out when they had nothing but talent and a dream. No one really knows when his health started to decline, but he tragically passed away on July 29th, 1998. Beyonce once said it broke her to see him suffer, watching AIDS slowly eat him away. But now people are whispering. Was that the truth? Or just a story they wanted us to believe? At first glance, this whole story seems like a heartbreaking family tragedy, but Jaguar Wright just flipped the script with some explosive claims. She's saying Beyonce didn't just lose Uncle Johnny, she sacrificed him to climb higher in her career. And that's not all. Jaguar even accused Beyonce of secretly being a DL lesbian, claiming Renaissance was her way of expressing those hidden feelings through music. When Beyonce dropped Renaissance, she called it a loving tribute to Uncle Johnny, even featuring tons of LGBTQ+ icons throughout the project. Every track was filled with that pride and flair, so nobody thought twice about it. It looked genuine, emotional, and real. But now, with these new claims out, fans are replaying every lyric, especially in Heated, where she gives a direct shout out to Uncle Johnny, and wondering if there was a deeper meaning hiding in plain sight. If what Jaguar Wright is claiming turns out to be true, then Beyonce might have used Uncle Johnny's name as a cover to disguise a deeper truth. That Renaissance was really a love letter to herself, her identity, and the parts of her life she still keeps locked away. Jaguar says Beyonce still can't live openly as a lesbian, and that the tribute was her clever way of expressing what she can't say out loud. The lesbian rumors around Beyonce didn't just appear out of nowhere. They actually date back to the early 2000s, right when she worked with singer Emil on their track, I Got That. Shortly after that collaboration, Emil revealed in an interview that Beyonce was trying to get at her during their sessions, and even wanted them to explore something romantic. But Emil wasn't into it, and politely turned her down. Here's where it gets wild. After that interview, Emil's career tanked overnight. Her music vanished, her interviews disappeared, and her name was basically erased from the internet. It's like someone made sure nobody could ever find that story again. But the internet never forgets, and people still whisper about it today. Things heated up even more when Lady Gaga later hinted that Beyonce might have a thing for women after their own collab, and that sent the rumors straight back into overdrive. When Telephone dropped, fans already noticed the sizzling chemistry between Beyonce and Lady Gaga. It was impossible to ignore. But what really sent jaws dropping was what Gaga said afterward in an interview. She openly admitted, "We had an amazing time working together on her video, and it just kind of works out because we both like women." That one line changed everything. After that, fans started connecting dots, and it didn't take long for the internet to go digging. What they found only made things messier. Just 2 years before Telephone came out, Beyonce had already sparked rumors about her sexuality after being spotted at an exclusive club with 3 female friends. Witnesses say the star was tucked away in a VIP box, surrounded by bodyguards and hidden behind curtains, like she didn't want anyone to see what was going on, but people did see. According to an eyewitness, Beyonce was having the time of her life during a risque burlesque show. She was standing on the VIP table, cheering as 2 dancers performed, and even got intimate on stage. She reportedly didn't leave until 3:30 in the morning, and after that night, whispers about her real preferences spread like wildfire.
Dr. Terry Lynn Carrington, who put together Beyonce's entire female band, which was Matthew Knowles' idea because he couldn't get Beyonce to stop people. Guess you didn't know your daughter well enough, because she just started all the girls.
Jaguar didn't stop at accusing Beyonce of using Uncle Johnny's name to hide her secret life. She took things even further. She claimed Beyonce was deep into witchcraft and part of a secret Hollywood lesbian cult. And crazy enough, Beyonce might have sparked those rumors herself when she first introduced her alter ego, Sasha Fierce. Back then, Beyonce openly admitted that Sasha Fierce felt like something supernatural taking over her body. She once said, "Right before I performed for the BET Awards, I raised my hands up and it was the first time I felt something else come into me." She even described that night as her coming out moment. And ever since, fans have been side-eyeing what she really meant by that. Fast forward to 2018, her longtime drummer suddenly quit in the middle of the On the Run 2 tour, claiming Beyonce was using extreme witchcraft before her shows. She said strange things were happening behind the scenes, and when she finally tried to leave, Beyonce allegedly sent people after her to keep her quiet. The drummer got so terrified she filed a restraining order, saying she feared for her life and wanted nothing to do with Beyonce ever again.
Beyonce's ex-drummer of 7 years, she is seeking a restraining order against Beyonce. She's accusing her of dark magic, witchcraft, tapping into her phone bill, and basically controlling her finances, harassing her. She's saying the Beyonce camp is put up a huge harassment campaign against her, and it's overall witchcraft. She sought a restraining order in the past. It got denied, and she has another one scheduled for October 11th.
Beyonce is a witch. She's heavy into African spirituality. It's a high-ranking witch. How many people have come out and said, "Hey, shit, my cat started dying. Beyonce did this to me. I saw Beyonce do that." Nothing new. But you got to understand, when it comes to Illuminati, to this industry, one person replaces the other. Madonna's old. Madonna is almost done. Madonna is a very high-ranking witch. She is a high priestess. That's just pretty much what it is.
Now, I'm not saying Beyonce is definitely bi or lesbian, but let's be real. Jaguar Wright hardly ever speaks without some kind of truth behind her words. She's bold, she's confident, and she always stands on what she says until the facts come out. One fan even commented, "Her and her husband make their lives harder than they need to be. Stop hiding who you are and just live your truth. Dang, be yourself. Life would be so much easier." Another fan added, "Jaguar been putting us on game. We've known this for years. Stop acting like she's lying. She's always kept it real." At this point, the internet is split. Some say Beyonce is innocent, while others believe she's been using Uncle Johnny's legacy to mask her own hidden identity. And that's the big question, right? Do you think Beyonce really used her gay uncle as a cover-up for her private truth? And do you believe Uncle Johnny actually died from AIDS? Or was there something way darker behind it all? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button, share this video, subscribe for more wild tea, and I'll see you on the next one.